now to Cannes. We're going to go find our culture editor, Eve Jackson, who joins me now live from there. Eve, you are starting with an iconic actress who's being honored at the festival, Meryl Streep.
That's right. Every year, the festival honours a great figure from the world of film. Meryl Streep is in Cannes today because she received a Lifetime Achievement Award at the opening ceremony, 35 years after she first set foot on the red carpet here in Cannes. Now, her career is momentous. It includes a record 21 Oscar nominations and 3 Oscar wins. Over 6 decades, she's made dramas that many of you will know of, like The Deer Hunter, The French Lieutenant's Woman, and Kramer versus Kramer, as well as family favourites like Mamma Mia and The Devil Wears Prada. Surprisingly, though, she has only been in Cannes once before, though she did manage to win the Best Actress that year for 1989's A Cry in the Dark. Together with Oscar-winning French actress Juliette Binoche, they declared the festival open.
You changed the way we look at women in the cinema world, and also helping us to look at ourselves differently.
I'm so grateful to receive this honor from this great artist and from you all, because Cannes, okay, Americans, we say Cannes. We think it's fancy to say Cannes, but it's wrong. This prize is unique in the world of cinema, and I'm very, very honored to receive it. Thank you for this wonderful honor. I do.
Je déclare le 70e Festival de Cannes ouvert.
I love how in the midst of all the emotion, Meryl Streep takes the time to say can, and she's right, a perfectionist. I love it. Meryl Streep, Eve, of course, appeared in more than 70 movies, including one that was directed by this year's jury president, Greta Gerwig. That was Little Women in 2019.
That's right. The director, Greta Gerwig, who made the blockbuster hit of the year last year, Barbie, is this year's president of the jury, along with 8 other talents from the world of film. She'll decide on which competition films get this year's prizes. And in a news conference, she spoke about how she supports the conversation about Me Too in the French film industry that's very present at this year's festival.
I think people in the community of movies telling their stories and trying to change things for the better is only good. I have seen substantive change in the American film community, and I think it's important that we continue to expand that conversation. So I think it's only moving everything in the correct direction to keep those lines of communication open.
Also today, there in Cannes, Eve, 9 years after Mad Max Fury Road, the Australian director, screenwriter, and producer George Miller's famous saga is back once again.
The highly anticipated Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, will premiere this evening in the presence of the director and the cast, led by Anya Taylor-Joy, Chris Hemsworth and Tom Burke. Now, the first Madman came out in 1979. There have been 5 episodes in almost 5 decades. The latest returns to the origins of Furiosa, who is the new saga heroine. She appeared in Mad Max Fury Road a few years ago, which was rewarded with several Oscars. Anya Taylor-Joy plays the young Furiosa, trying to return home despite numerous hostile armed gangs, as Charlie James reports.
As a child, my world was forever changed.
After a 9-year wait, the latest installment of the post-apocalyptic Mad Max franchise debuts on the Croisette. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, is a prequel to Fury Road and the 5th episode from visionary director George Miller.
My childhood, my mother, I want them back.
Anya Taylor-Joy takes over the title role, previously immortalized by Charlize Theron. Young Furiosa is the heroine of this hostile, dystopian world where speed and adrenaline are essential to survival. In Cannes, ahead of the premiere, Taylor-Joy said she developed a connection to the weapons her character wields.
It was a knuckle duster, a pistol, and a blade all in one, and I fell in love with it. We came up with this whole beautiful story in it, and that's what George really encourages, because you kind of have it became a real sign of our relationship and also Furiosa's mental state.
Furiosa's arch-enemy is a warlord villain portrayed by Chris Hemsworth. A new character in the saga, Dementis abducts Furiosa as a child.
Furiosa! They took Furiosa!
While the latest Mad Max chapter diverts focus from the road warrior himself, Furiosa is expected to bring the same level of thrills. France 24 asked festival goers if an action movie like this belongs at an event like Cannes.
It's very much fitting at a place like this, even if it is not like a sort of upper crust type drama with Julia Roberts.
I really love the chase scenes, the cars, the deserts. These are really impressive.
Back in 2015, Mad Max Fury Road had a triumphant Cannes premiere. Furiosa is surely hoping to recreate the same magic.
Max will premiere here at the Cannes Film Festival later on this evening. Join me at 6:30 for all the latest.
Looking forward to it, Eve. And if you see Chris Hemsworth, be sure to give him a kiss for me, okay?